Some of you might know this guy called Harold DNA. I guess you can say he's a little bit more famous than me. Well, I showed him what I had been cooking in the lab. I'm talking about my Frankenstein monster on his Samira, and he liked the idea. He actually suggested that I pair it with Taric. And I have to say, if we put aside his weird obsession with this champion and his Japanese death sound, what the fuck? He might be onto something. On paper he is right. Taric can use both bundle pipes and Ardent pretty well, and he is a melee support, which fits with Samira well. I explained in the previous video why these two items on support really make this combo excel, and what builds and runes Samira runs. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. Now it's time for Taric's build. You might have guessed the first item. Well, yeah, it's bundle pipes. Now for Ardent. If you are really confident in surviving with the only defensive stats from bundle pipes, you can buy it second, but most games where your team lacks frontline, I would suggest you buy it later. Same logic goes for the support item. If you can survive and play backline, Dreammaker will provide more value, but Celestial Opposition and Slide are both good alternatives. For the boots, most of the time you go either of the defensive options, but you can also consider Swiftness to help with the lack of engage in the champion. Your playstyle should be more enchanter oriented rather than a tank. Ideally, you want to provide Samira with all the tools from your items and your kit, so buy whatever it takes for you to survive in each game. The rest of the items are pretty flexible. You are playing Taric after all, but if build flexibility scares you, I guess that's why you are watching a guide. Here is a consistent build you can run. I already explained bundle pipes, Ardent, boots and the support item. Remember, Ardent purchase can be delayed. For the last two, one is pretty much always a tier item. Best one is Fimbul Winter. The last item can be Knight's Vow if you are ahead in lane, Locket for more defensive stats and team fighting, or my personal favorite, Mikael's Blessing, not for the actual CC removal. I would usually go for it when the game is unwinnable and you need an actual blessing to be saved. So I guess now the only thing left to do is to test this monstrosity of a combo in a real game, to see if it's actually good or just some fun theory crafting. And what better way to do it than to first time it on my placement matches on my account that finished Master last season. If we include the fact that the only person I could find that agreed to play Taric with Arden is my Emerald friend, we can just say that this combo had a lot to prove. To rise from the ashes.